Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Public Affair. Yes, my voice is strained today because I had a hosting last night. Shout out to the Lunas, to Destiny Luna and her quinceañera. Thank you so much for having me host Junior Lisette. I appreciate you guys having me. I spent all night yelling. Yes, I'm hungover. Yes, my voice is shot, but you want to know what? The show must go on, right? And that's what we do. Everybody's asking me, why are you not in bed? How'd you make it alive? Because this is what I do.
Hey, but honestly, you look good.
Thank you.
I can't tell.
Do I still look fresh?
Yeah, you look fresh.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's a shower will take you a long way. Now, listen, you guys, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity. Thank you guys again so much for all the love and support. Mason is recording this episode. I love Mason. Mason gets the camera angles right the first time. Mason, you're the best. Thank you.
Hey, Mason's fine as fuck.
Looking at Mason's married. You better watch out. It'll whoop your ass.
Hey.
Yeah.
My bad, Mason. My bad.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing gay shit on this episode, but we'll get to that in just a second. Now, before we continue with my very special guest, I want to use this opportunity to thank the sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by David Santabanez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office. He's going to help you buy a home or sell your property. Make sure you follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea. Listen, or call the number on the screen. Say habla español. Don't wait too long to buy a house like I did, okay? He's going to take you from step to step in the most comfortable direction. David Santabanez is truly the GOAT. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you show me, bro. I truly appreciate it. Of course, to Pee-wee's Crab Cakes of Texas and Armstrong's Bayou Cafe with my girl Anika Armstrong, serving the most authentic Cajun cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cakes, pasta, seafood, and more. If you like Cajun pasta, potatoes, Cajun food, Louisiana-inspired food, these are the places for you. My favorite, of course, is the Krabby Seafood Pasta, but I recommend you trying everything. 108 Jim Drive in Hewitt, and she also has her new location with Armstrong's Bayou Cafe at Union Hall on Franklin. To Anika Armstrong, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to my boy Justin Blancas with JB Auto Detailing, who provides mobile detailing for all of Waco and the surrounding area, promising 100% satisfaction guarantee, leaving your vehicle looking brand spanking new and fresh no matter what package you buy. It's all affordable and it's all at the best quality pricing and such at jbautodetailing.net. Call the number on the screen to book and follow on Facebook at JB Auto Detailing. To Joseph Blancas, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, my boy Juan Morales with Waco Fencing and stuff. Listen, Juan is building privacy fences and chain link fences. Perfect for that extra at-home privacy. Listen, he also does demolitions, builds wood decks, stone patios, gorgeous flower beds, and so much more. Contact him with the number on the screen for a consultation. My boy Juan Morales, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to Arturo's Frame, Arturo Eva de la Cruz. They do wood framing for houses and all remodeling. They're going to help you even build a brand new house in case you don't move into somebody else's house, right?
Yeah.
You just go call them. They're going to build you the house of your dreams the way you always wanted it, all remodeling and everything. I'm learning inglés y español. Call the number on the screen for a free in-town consultation. Follow on Facebook at Arturo's Frame. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, a huge shout out to one of my new sponsors, Waco Bolt and Supply Company, your new go-to source for nuts, bolts, and all industry supplies. That's right. They're offering a wide selection of high-end products with competitive pricing, darling. Perfect for all. Listen, this is perfect for all my friends who are handymen in construction or something along those sorts, right? Listen, follow on Facebook at Waco Bolt and Supply Company or call the number on the screen and order for more information. To Waco Bolt and Supply Company, thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys. I'm super excited about having this next guest on my show. He would not get out of my DMs. As much as he was in my DMs, I really thought you were sliding in them at one point. No, I did. But then you made that move with Mason, so now I know your type. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Listen, he has taken over Instagram in town, making us all laugh with his huge following. Here joining us on this episode of The Public Affair, my very special guest, Mr. Omar Gonzalez. Is it Waconcarne? How do you say that?
Waconcarne.
Waconcarne.
So,
yes.
Way, like ¿qué onda, way?
Oh.
Con carne.
Oh my
Pretty
God.
much it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was racking my brain about it, and I should have asked you.
But because it's Waco,
yes.
Like a little play with words.
I like a little play with words. I like a little play.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Sure. Yeah,
you know what?
fan.
You have been really doing your thing on Instagram, really just kind of like taking people out of whatever they're going through that day, and all we have to do is go to your Instagram page, and we all laugh, and it's funny, and listen, it's such an honor.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
definitely. Honestly, I'm honored to be here, to be with you, because I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
And to be on the fucking, what is it, 21st floor?
This is the 21st floor.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. Like,
yes. Well, shout out to Rogue Media Network.
Crazy shit from shout out Rogue Media.
I'm glad
Network.
they let me come back still.
For real.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, listen, let's just dive right into it. So people, first of all, the way we met was that you were sliding in my, not sliding, but you really were messaging me.
Yeah.
Sometimes your messages were a little brutally honest. He was telling me that my show is getting stale and I better hurry up and invite him.
Yeah,
right?
man,
Yeah. You know what? it's because you're just gonna be so funny, this and that. You're an asshole.
Honestly, we're all like that. I'm sure everyone else is like that too.
I don't think I've ever told anybody that they suck so bad that I should go be a part of it. Okay. to save them.
Yeah,
Okay. No, and then you make Instagram memes.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
they've gone, I think it's fair to say that they go, viral
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
most part or
Yeah.
whatever. But listen, for anybody who is watching this and they're like, who is Omar Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Can you just introduce yourself to us? Tell us a little bit about who you are, please.
Yeah. I mean, my name's Omar. I'm 27. I was born in South Waco, where most of your,
Most, not all, please.
yeah, most of your people on here are from South Waco.
Yeah,
shout
for
out,
sure.
Shout out South Waco.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up there, going to Alta Vista University, then going to pretty much university.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, went to some college at MCC.
Yeah,
Then I wasn't feeling
Wasn't
it.
your thing.
So I went to TSTC.
Mhm.
And then I kind of went out of that, and since then I've just kind of been like working. I worked at
Yeah.
Best Buy for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was a big techie.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You look like a big techie.
Yeah, yeah.
You look like you like to do tech stuff
Yeah,
if I'm judging a book by its cover.
Pretty nerdy, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so from South Waco, what was your experience growing up in South Waco? Like, I know that a lot of the guests that I have that are from that part of
Yeah.
town, everybody's experience seems to be very diverse.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a great experience.
Yeah.
Down there. I mean, I've heard of some bad experiences from
Okay.
a lot of people, but for me, it was pretty good. I mean, going out to Vista. Also playing soccer, being in the soccer community
Yeah,
was probably
yeah.
a big thing because I see a lot of Hispanic people were pretty close because of that.
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
is pretty neat. So you kind of grew up with everyone,
Yeah.
and it was pretty
Were you
neat.
not a troublemaker? You weren't getting into no trouble or nothing
Nah,
like that?
not necessarily. No,
I don't know.
No.
I don't believe you. You
No.
played soccer. And you
Yeah.
know what? Let me tell you something. Can we talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit,
go
please?
ahead, go ahead.
You were playing soccer, I guess, in high school?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
through most of your life. All
Yeah.
you guys do is fight. Yes. All soccer players do is fight. They punch each other in the face, and you guys are best friends right after that. Was your experience the same doing that?
No, not really.
No?
No. But I see everyone else do that.
Yeah.
But I try to make light of it while I was there. Like
Okay.
I honestly enjoyed every minute of me playing.
Right.
All was a goalie. That was it.
Okay, but like that's a very important role to play.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
definitely. Yeah, it's very rough. Yeah.
Give yourself your flowers. Why did you
Yeah.
stop playing soccer, Omar?
Because I wanted to go to school.
Okay.
And then that shit costs money. It's expensive. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
please don't
yeah.
get me fucking started.
Oh my
Listen, I
God.
appreciate, I sponsor my best friend's soccer team. Great, right?
Yeah.
They got leagues all the time.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
so good. And they're always participating in all these leagues. I'm like, bro.
I see. You go to that SoCo soccer.
Yeah,
stuff?
SoCo Soccer Academy.
When I growing up, I've known Dominic for a while.
Dominic, yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We when I used to train with him, it was always fun, man.
Yeah,
he
he's
puts
rough too,
Oh
right?
man, yeah.
He's rough. He don't play no
Yeah,
games.
he's very fun. I remember in high school staying till like 8:30 or 9 p.m. outside there with him in the rain. That shit was fun.
He's like not human.
No.
He trained me and helped me lose a lot of my weight.
He's probably related to Mark Zuckerberg or something like that.
I don't know who he's
like
related.
Android.
He's like a fucking science experiment, is what he is. And like the things that he would eat, like okay, so we've been in and out working out with Dominic,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you
Yeah,
guys
you look
know-
good, by the way.
Thank you, I
look good.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
bloated. I ate too
No.
much last night. I drank like
You
a
look
fish.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
had the
got
burrito.
that jawline coming in. Yeah, you look
Stop
good,
flirting
man.
with me on the show, Omar. You told me you was married. Damn, I'm not doing that no more. Okay. I mean, unless she's okay with it, no, yeah. But he trained us, and we would train during the summer this year.
Yeah.
He would have us out there. It's 112 degrees.
I'm sorry for you.
But you want to know what that guy?
But you went through it.
We went through
Yeah,
it. We
yeah.
went through it. He didn't want to hear us bitching, complaining, no nothing,
Yeah.
and it was miserable.
But
you-
as long as you did it, like that's commendable.
yeah, well, and a big shout out to him too. He's really taken SoCo Soccer Academy like to just new heights, and I'm so even grateful to be like somewhat partnered
Yeah,
with him.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just in terms of advertising.
When I go to the Azteca place often,
oh yeah,
is that I look to the right and that shit's always packed.
they're packed. They're
Oh my
packed all the
God.
time.
Yeah.
Yes. So wait. So is it anything as far as soccer goes? Is it anything that you think you get back into? Because the community really has grown here in Waco.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
as it pertains to soccer.
Yeah.
And like I said, they have leagues going on right now. Like as we're speaking, and I just
Yeah.
didn't go because I'm doing this. And so
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Well, yeah, no, of course. But like, is it something that you think you'd like to get back into at some point? I mean, surely you enjoyed it. You you were mentioning the unity that it brings with it.
I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, just before here, I was watching a game, a European soccer game.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, don't get me started. When fucking, what is it, the World Cup?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That shit was crazy.
At my regular job, I couldn't get those niggas to fucking work. I couldn't get them to do shit. They were all watching the World Cup.
I'm going to be honest. I had my phone out. I was watching.
Did you?
That
Yeah,
shit.
I just didn't. But then they used my iPad. Yeah.
You heard about it. Like, there was no getting around that
Well,
shit.
I'm not going to lie. I did wake up early to go watch Japan and whoever played because they were fine. Yeah. So.
Hey, I'm a big fan of Japan.
Yeah,
they
are you
go hard
really?
too. Yeah, they're good.
I don't know any of the players. Don't ask. Well, listen. Okay, so like I said, you got the Waconcarne. What is it?
Waconcarne.
Waconcarne. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, where's that name? You mentioned where it derived from earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you even piece that together?
I just randomly thought about it. Yeah, just randomly thought about it. I was like, I had to make it Waco related. I wanted it to be relatable.
Okay, I got you.
And yeah, I just thought about Way. I mean, I like food.
Yeah,
I like
for
con
sure.
carne, and I made it.
Okay, that's what's up. It's like how I came up with the public affair. I was always having an affair.
I know. Honestly, that shit's pretty cool. Public affair.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Your logo and shit. That's just cool.
It derives from when I was a side piece 3 years ago, all the time. Then because I was always having an affair with somebody, and
Honestly, I'm pretty sure you got hoes right.
No.
No?
You guys would think. You
Yeah.
guys would think, and I don't. I really just changed my ways.
Honestly, like just like in this room, like you probably like dig people down here, right?
Not in this room.
Not in this room?
I respect Rogue Media space. I have a whole apartment for that.
My bad. Okay. I'm just saying.
No, you know what? No, I people think I don't have hoes. That would be nice if I had hoes.
Yeah, hey, if y'all watching, slide into this DM.
Yeah, well, I used to be the hoe actually. Now I'm just really more, focused on this and other things. Yeah. But if anybody ever wants to hook up, I tried last night, but nobody wanted to. So yeah, no. Okay, so what inspired you to make that Instagram page? Like, what were you doing when they were like, okay, I'm just gonna do this?
I was working at a prison.
Yes.
At a prison, yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, the frustration of just being at work and then bills and everything. I would say I'm pretty normal. Like I'm a pretty normal citizen. I would say, yeah. And just like seeing the frustrations and like shit's getting worse and worse and worse for the community. I feel like, would you say shit's getting pretty worse? Like,
I think that life is hard right now.
Yeah, and it's not getting any easier.
We're all feeling the effects. Yeah,
it's pretty fucked.
Yeah,
and I see that with people, and I try to give people a voice.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So but in terms of giving people a voice though, yours is just all funny, right?
Yes.
But you know what I noticed too? You kept it very private at first. Like nobody knew I didn't know who was behind that page.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just kind of outed yourself. What was the purpose behind that? Why did you keep your identity so private?
Because I said some pretty controversial shit.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of bad DMs.
Do you really?
Bad, yeah,
Do you really?
Definitely. Yeah.
Like what? Tell us, please.
What's
the worst thing you've ever gotten? You're like, oh my
god. I mean, before just like shit,
No,
like kill
share.
yourself.
Okay, so you get
like
death
that.
threats. Yeah, I get those all the time
yeah.
too. You learn to roll those
Yeah,
off your
but I mean,
shoulder.
it's just it's fake, bro. It's not real.
Yeah.
Like grow up.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I feel like I pull a lot of strings at different groups of people.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Do you do that on purpose? Like, just to kind of poke the bear? Or are you really just trying to be funny and people just need to kind of loosen up?
I do try to be funny, but
yeah.
I also try to bring a lot of things to people's attention that I feel like people need to focus about.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, death threats? Can we go back to that for a second?
Yeah.
How was your experience with that in the beginning? Because that's not easy to deal with, right? Especially at 27 years. I mean, you're already working out of prison. I'm sure they're throwing shit at you all the time.
Oh, man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was that experience like for you when you were getting those death threats and stuff like that in your DMs?
I just ignored it. I just ignored it, but
did it ever get to you?
Kind of. Like at one point I was like because I am married and I don't want to get my like wife involved in anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just crazy to know that people say that kind of shit.
Yeah. No, people are relentless.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, they get mad over the stupid
If I showed everybody the screenshots of my DMs and some of the shit that people say to me, it is terrible. It is so
I'm sorry you go through that.
No, I don't even care no more though. Like I've always told everybody, if I sit down and take a piss, some bitch is gonna be pissed off about it. What you want me to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the page is obviously taken off. You've got several thousand something followers. Okay, how much do you have? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think right now I'm at 15,000.
15,000. I don't even have 15,000
Yeah.
followers. I barely got 2,000. So what was that like for you when the page did take off? And you know, I mean, was it overwhelming in the beginning or?
No, honestly, it's just always just kind of been at the side, like all the frustrations that I have during work. Like I would create it. I would make something relatable that I felt like people were like complaining about, whether it was like the inflation or something like that, and people enjoyed that for the most part. But also including my own, I guess, dumbass shit that I tried to like make up. And shit, like David Koresh messaging me and shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, that was funny.
I saw that. Yeah.
It was funny. I like that. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think much of it until probably got to like 7,000 or 8,000 followers.
Really?
Then I felt like more people started messaging me and like giving me like their stories about Waco and shit like that. So it became kind of like a little community at some point.
Okay.
And now I have people like emailing me like with stories about Waco and shit. And so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool.
So are all the memes and everything that you create based off of all of that, like what people are telling you and everything?
Yeah, I would say for the most part, yeah. But it's a lot of it has to do with me as well.
Okay.
You know? Just like right now, my big thing is I'm trying to find a house. But, you know, that shit's expensive.
Oh, my God. Please don't get me started.
Yeah, so
I love David with Alinea, but why was the house on Dutton? The mortgage was almost $2,000 a month.
That's
on Dutton.
We're in Waco.
Yes. What the fuck? On Dutton. I thought there were shootings there all the time.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Listen, the what is it? The appraisal district?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're smoking dick. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know. Like, it's just insane. Like I saw a house in South Waco, near my parents' house, and I think it was going for like 450,000.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Why? Why?
Yeah. Well, you being so young though, what makes you so involved in these current events and what's going on in the city though? Because when I was 27, I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like something needs to be done about a lot of things, and I feel like shit just getting worse.
Yeah.
Like just for me, just living like my day-to-day life and seeing more pain on a lot of people through their daily lives, where it's financial situations and shit like that, gas or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to speak up about it. I don't know. I just feel like I need to.
Right.
I have a habit of
Was
doing
there people, you know, when we take it back to the backlash that you've been getting in the DMs, right? And like, besides the death threats and everything, were there people that you were close to that you ever offended with being so outspoken and that you kind of had to like deal with that?
Yeah, a lot of the religious groups got pretty offended with the stuff that I said.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you take that personal, or were you a religious person?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up Catholic. So I grew up Catholic, you know, and did the whole, you know, communion and all that stuff. For sure. And I went through that, and after 18, I kind of just like stopped going.
Okay.
So I feel like I did get all my beliefs from there and stuff like that. But I didn't agree with a lot of the stuff that was going on at the time, and it kind of made me realize how shitty I was, to be honest with you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in like what aspect? Can you elaborate?
Whew. Yeah, man. When it came to dealing with, honestly, with anything with like homosexuality and shit like that, I was pretty bad about that.
You could
be
be open about it. That's
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not gonna kick your ass. I'm not gonna get offended.
Okay. I said a lot of hurtful shit to a lot of people.
Okay.
And I regretted it.
Yeah. You mean like about like gay people and stuff like that? Okay, got you.
But now like I'm more understanding of everything.
I see you get emotional about it. Yeah. And so you were probably raised and growing up, you know, in whatever was going on with the religion to know that was wrong, right? You know, this is wrong, whatever. Now you're on my gay ass show, right? And so, you know, I guess, did you really take it there where you were calling people out of their names and...
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
It's just like shit, like stupid shit kids say, you know, behind closed doors and shit like that.
Right.
But I said it around people that grew up being that way.
Okay.
And I regretted that, you know?
Yeah. Did they ever confront you about it? Is that a conversation that you ever had?
Yeah. We've talked about it, yeah.
Okay.
But now I'm in a better place with everything. And
was there something that inspired you to be in such a shitty place, though? Did something in your life happen, or do you think that it was just your surroundings?
Just surroundings, yeah. I'm a very empathetic person.
Okay.
And to see people going through pain, I just can't, man.
Yeah. Well, especially when it's people you care about.
Yeah.
I'm one of those too. I start crying.
And I do care about the city, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of cool people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, most definitely. Well, okay, listen, Omar, we're going to take a quick break, okay? Omar needs to get himself together, okay? And when we get back, I definitely want to learn more about the stresses that you've dealt with and how it inspires the page to be so authentically funny and as big as it is today.
Yeah.
And we've got so much more, so make sure you guys stay tuned here. I got more with Omar Gonzalez coming right up. Let's go. Shoot. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this exciting episode of The Public Affair with my very special guest, Mr. Omar Gonzalez. Waconcarne. I'm going to get that right. Okay. Yeah. Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us, of course, by Julian and Ana Banda with Banda's hauling service. That's right. They rent dump trailers. You fill it up and they haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals. They haul cars in and out of town. They're now offering roll-off dumpsters as well. Perfect for those big get-togethers when you're collecting trash, or if you just want to throw that man's that's just not paying the bills.
Let's go.
Right? Yeah, put him in the roll-off dumpster.
Yeah.
Okay, and move on. Boom. Book now with the number on the screen or Banda's hauling service. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair, of course. To Manny Guerrero at Blue Star RV Services. Listen, he's a mobile RV tech who can fix all RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, even food trucks. Because, you know, all our friends that begin having food trucks, the AC goes out, everything goes out. Listen, call Blue Star RV Services. They deal with the warranty company, so you don't have to pay them their small service fee. The team is professional, reliable, and they're hot. Well, most of them are hot. Yeah, most of them are hot. Okay, follow on Facebook or call the number on the screen of Blue Star RV Services. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Omar Gonzalez with Strike a Pose Photography, a digital photo booth business, perfect for parties, private events, corporate events, and so much more. Listen, it's fun, it's convenient, it's easy, and you have to make sure that your parties are memorable.
Yeah.
Right? And so just book with Myra Rosales. She's got everything set up for you.
Imagine having a whack ass party.
Okay, with no Strike a Pose Photography. Yeah, please. Listen, just call now the number on the screen, book on follow on Facebook, Strike a Pose Photography. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. That was cute. Of course, to Jake Pedo and Poke. With Junior Fuentes, Thomas Roberts, and the entire family, they provide delicious savory Japanese crepes and poke bowls. They also have handcrafted Thai rolled ice cream for dessert. Yes, you could choose from a menu item or just create your own like I like to do because I like to be in control. Locations on University Parks Drive and Hewitt Drive. You can also order online at jpedaltx.com. To Junior Fuentes, Thomas Roberts, J Pedo and Poke. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And of course, to Elite Barbershop with my boy Sid Rodriguez. Got to make me look all snackish for all my episodes of The Public Affair.
That fresh fade.
Do you like this fresh fade?
Yeah,
it was fresher on Friday before we rescheduled. Thank you.
No, but it looks good.
Does it look good? I love that Omar just compliments me. Darling, I love it. Yes.
Hey, man, I compliment everyone.
I love it. Listen, location on Hewitt Drive. You can call the number on the screen now or download the Squire app. Walk-ins are welcome as well. He has Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, and Isai Reyes. Making you look as snackish as I have for more than, what is this, 177 or something? I don't remember. I've lost count, okay, of The Public Affair. Listen to Sid Rodriguez. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys, we've got more. My very special guest, Mr. Waconcarne, Omar Gonzalez. We had to take a minute. You got really emotional, and I really like that.
Yeah.
You know what I like about you so far? Because this is our first time meeting in person. And while you seem to have a really good head on your shoulder, and, you know, you have like this niche about you to just make people laugh, but you just keep it so official too.
Yeah.
You keep it so official, and I really like that. You are married.
Yeah.
But, you know, with the DMs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you get the DMs too?
Oh no,
Yeah.
honestly, I get a lot of gay shit.
Do you? Yeah. Oh, that's very flattering.
But I think it's people being funny. But I don't know. People keep saying some
no.
crazy
The gays
shit.
they don't have no chill. Stop it. They really do want a piece of that. Yeah.
I have been hearing the word twink a lot.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that
is.
I know what that is.
The twinks are not my type.
No, you don't fuck with twinks?
I don't fuck with twinks. No.
Okay.
What am I gonna do with a twink?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? I need a bear. I need a nice, rugged, strong.
And to be honest, twinks are pretty useless.
Yeah. I love it so much. You know, I kind of want to go back, please, if we can, to the gay conversation. You know, that you started, and first of all, we don't judge, okay? I'm gay as fuck, so you can tell me whatever. And the gays are not going to attack you because it's my gay show, okay?
No. I don't think anyone's going to attack me.
They're not going to attack you, no. But, you know, you spent the majority of your life being taught that homosexuality was wrong and blah, blah, blah. And now you can make gay jokes and stuff like that. Was there an instance in your life where maybe you knew somebody personally that might have been affected with your way of thinking?
I had my best friend growing up came out to me later on in life.
Okay.
And I had to, like, kind of reflect, like, God damn, like, I must have made him feel like shit throughout his life.
Okay.
But I ended up not being that way.
Right.
But still, you know, I kind of
Did you have a conversation with him? I mean, was he comfortable to come out to you and stuff? Or?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you guys still friends to this day?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's doing good for himself.
That's good. You know, both of my best friends, my brothers, Maro and Jaime, they're straight. And I'm gay. So, you know, I talk about it on my last episode, or the episode that I was featured on where I was interviewed.
Yeah, definitely.
That, you know, I'm sure they had to kind of like, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different being friends with a gay person. You know what I mean? Because automatically the people, they're so simple-minded.
Yeah.
They think that we're sleeping with each other.
Honestly, like, it's not different. You're just regular fucking people.
Well, exactly. Well, I am different. Well, it's just like, you know, like there's, again, people are just small-minded, simple-minded, and so they just think automatically, oh, you know, they must be sleeping together or this and that. And I know that they had to deal with that. Yeah. You know, but our brotherhood and our friendship is stronger than ever.
I think that's why one of the main reasons why I like to poke at a lot of older people. I would say because they're pretty closed-minded. Yeah, for sure. A lot of shit.
Did you ever get that end of the shit, like where people maybe were questioning your sexuality? Did you?
Nah.
Can I ask? Did you ever maybe question your sexuality with everything that you went through with dealing with gay things and all that?
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah. I just because I am pretty like empathetic. I felt bad and like I felt for those people and like, you know, growing up, I feel like most kids are pretty shitty growing up.
Yeah.
But you know, you just kind of have to grow up from that shit.
Yeah,
I start accepting things.
And I don't think, you know, necessarily. I mean, when we're kids, we don't know no better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so I'm not mad at anybody that made fun of me for being gay when I was growing up. I mean, that was the thing to do. It was different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, now at 32 years old, I mean, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I love the word fag.
And I love that. Like, I love seeing you like this. Like,
Thank you.
You're thriving.
Well, but you know, I have to say that I'm very blessed in the aspect of that I was never just ridiculed for being myself. Well, in terms of being gay, you know what I mean? Like, nobody threw stones at me, and I know that exists. I'm not saying that I'm not acknowledging that, but for me, that was never my experience. You know what I mean? And I don't know why my experience is different. I also don't push it on people though.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't make you accept me for who I am. If you just don't get it, you don't get it. That's fine. I don't get why you guys like sleeping with women. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's like they like think like the drag shows are changing people.
Yeah,
shit like that. Like,
I know, but I'm gonna say I don't do all that. Yeah. No, listen. Okay, so you know, you worked in a prison.
Yeah.
Okay, or whatever it was. That's a very high stress job.
Yes.
Right. And for somebody who has a lot of empathy like you do, and you know, you get emotional when you talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, how do you separate the empathetic side of you and then being in such a high stress position like that?
The paychecks. Okay.
Money talks.
Yeah, money talks. Yeah. But after a while, you just gotta like. Yeah. Man, like no, I had a dip.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I'm in a better place now, which I don't want to talk about where I'm at because I say some pretty bad shit. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, no, okay.
Okay, I don't want to lose that job.
No, you don't have to. Yeah. Okay, I don't need anybody in my DMs trying to. Yeah, okay. No, okay. So, but I will say though, you know, as it pertains to being funny, right, and then making these memes on your Instagram page, Waconcarne, you know, when you're in those positions or when you were in that position of just being in a high stress level, you know, how did you go home and just not take that with you and then still have the courage and, you know, to make this content for us?
It's honestly the support from people.
Yeah,
support from people. When I first started, the people around me were the ones, my friend, my wife, my friends. Some of my family members would laugh at it and they'd enjoyed it. Yeah. And I just continued. Like I continued. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been a pretty funny experience to see everyone like taking it pretty seriously now.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah. No, I think you do so wonderful. Is there a moment in your life that maybe wasn't so funny, but now you can joke about it?
I mean, I can joke about my whole life, to be honest with you. I've learned to take how to be positive about things and shit like that. But I grew up pretty good in a pretty good space. You know, I had the support from everyone.
Yeah, so, for sure.
Yeah, I never felt like I had a very bad experience. Besides, like losing your like family members.
Yeah, for sure, like that. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I guess in retrospect, then, with that being said, is there anything to you that is off limits about when it comes to joking? Because see, for me, And then I've had the show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've had the show 3.5 years, and some like even my friends sometimes like, bro, why you said that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like when it comes to jokes,
Yeah.
everything is on the table.
Yeah, I agree.
I really do feel that way.
agree,
Yeah. And so, I guess in that aspect, did you ever think anything was off limits when it came to jokes?
No. No. I mean, I grew up watching a lot of like stand up, like HBO shit, like Dave Chappelle, shit like that.
Yeah.
And that grew like a big influence on me.
I thought he was gonna say Cinemax at night.
Remember Cinemax? I remember Cinemax.
You remember Cinemax at night?
Yeah.
Were you sneaking to go watch it?
No. Actually, I didn't have that cable. Okay. I had antenna.
Oh, you had antenna?
Yeah,
no, you can still tweak with the antenna and still get the channels.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. No, I got you, bro. I got you. So, nothing's off limits when it comes to your jokes.
Yeah.
And, again, with you having so much empathy.
Yeah.
Some of the jokes could offend people.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you find yourself still having to respond? Do you not respond? Or how do you go about, like, if you made a joke right now, right? And then it offended a group of people.
Yeah.
And they come at you. And then, the empathetic side of you wants to be like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
but then are you at a point right now where it's just like, listen, fucking get over it? Like,
yeah, no, I feel like I don't get messages like that anymore. I feel like when I did it earlier, like when I was posting shit, like who the fuck is this dumbass with 30 followers like saying shit like this? People were upset.
Really?
But now that it's bigger, I just get messages from older people.
Yeah.
I would say for the most part.
So did you catch yourself fighting in the comment section a lot? Like,
oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm spicy.
I've never done that.
No?
I've never. No, and people go in on me all the time.
I like to correct people. Like,
are you attracted to the drama?
Yeah, I am. I like the drama.
Do you really?
Yeah. I fuck with the drama. Yeah, that's why I watch your show.
I'm not dramatic by any means. People come for me.
Yeah, people
come for me. I didn't do it. Well, yes, I did. But like, no, like, okay, because for me too, though, like, I'm not one to write long messages back and forth.
Yeah.
If you need to talk to me, you should call me. You should meet me. Yeah. I don't
oh
mean
my
I don't mean
God.
fighting. I don't mean fighting. But that's why I've never been one to like be in the comment section of something and just like trying to prove my point with 5 paragraphs of shit. I would just rather not respond. I don't respond.
Yeah.
I don't respond.
Yeah. And that's commendable.
Thank you.
Good,
Do you think that you should practice that?
No, I'm gonna keep it up.
So what's something that was on Instagram that you caught yourself kind of entertaining the drama and maybe it went a little bit too far?
Not on Instagram or anything. I mean, I guess I do say a lot of bad stuff. Yeah. Like I call old people liberal. And that seems to piss old people off. Yeah. So I say that a lot. I had a guy call me a wetback.
Oh, wow.
So I responded fat ass, and then he blocked me. So that was about it. So that was about that.
You know what? Now, between now and the time this episode comes out, I'm just going to be trolling your comment section on Instagram.
Yeah, go ahead. I do love to troll. Okay. Like, there's various Waco businesses around, and I'll leave comments and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you think that would affect the brand that you're building in terms of just like being funny and stuff like that? No, do you think that amplifies it?
Yeah, amplifies it. Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. It gets a lot of attention.
So basically, you know how to get attention for yourself.
Like for example, I follow a lot of realtors. Like I follow Magnolia Realty. And and they'll post in a house and they'll be like 600,000 or something like that, and then I'll be like, this is on Dutton. What the fuck?
Okay.
And then my comment gets more likes than the picture does.
Oh, I see.
It's pretty funny. Just like stupid shit like that.
It's stupid shit like that. No, okay, I got. Oh, so but you've never been like fighting with anybody.
No.
Back and forth. Okay.
No,
that's what I was
actually
talking about.
I am. I have, but on Facebook.
Right, like right now, he's just taking a break for the show. Okay. I'll be right back, bitch. I got.
On Facebook, I do argue with people, but not anymore. Since I have the page, I haven't done that. But I was in Facebook jail a lot.
Let me give you some words of advice. Don't entertain, because you want to know why people like they will go. That's what they're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And that's why I don't do it. Like they're people. They're looking for that.
Yeah.
They have nothing better to do. They're looking for a response. You can't respond.
I feel like the people that I respond to think no one's gonna say shit.
Yeah.
Like the people say some out of pocket shit, like racist shit, homophobic, like off the wall.
Listen, I see it all the time too.
Yeah.
I see it all the time, and I just keep it scrolling. That's why we have the ability to scroll.
I think I just have the joy of telling someone like you're a dumb. I feel like you're a dumbass for acting this way. Like, you should be a better person.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, I got you. Hey, you talk about how much you love the city, and and the city's growing.
Oh yeah,
Waco is for sure growing, and I like Waco because I'm not from here. I feel, you know what I mean.
Oh
Like
yeah, you're
I'm from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was New York? Because I saw you. You said you were from New York. You
Yeah,
lived there at 13 or something.
some
like
of the
that?
best. See, I love that he is such a fan of the show.
Yeah, I'm a fan, yeah,
Thank you. I
yeah,
really appreciate
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you so much for all your support.
Yeah.
That's how I know you actually listen because you knew where I was from and when I
Yeah.
left. So no, I have some of the best memories in Long Island. I really do.
Long Island. That's
yeah. I have
okay.
some of the best memories over there. I had some really great friends that we made each other's childhoods rich and memorable. You know what I mean? But I don't think that if I would have not moved to Texas, like if we didn't move here, I wouldn't be like where I'm at today.
Okay.
There wasn't a lot of opportunity like in the city that I was from.
Yeah.
At the time it was very rough,
Yeah.
like just not poverty stricken, but like just
bad
bad shit going on.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And so when we moved here, it really put a better head on my shoulders. Anyway, but when it comes back to Waco, do you think that there is opportunity for a growth in individualism here?
I would say so for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of pushback from a lot of people trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the artists, like I'm a big fan of Scuba Belly.
Love him.
Yeah,
He was on the show.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
He's so
yeah.
kind.
I saw that shit with they were fighting and shit outside or something like that.
Something I don't. Yeah.
Some crazy shit. But anyway, he did that mural.
Yes.
At the fair.
Oh, at the fair, right?
The fucking pig. Like.
Right.
Like they call cops pigs. Like it's just a joke that we've known
Right.
forever. Yeah.
And they took him down for
they
that,
took
right?
him down,
I
yeah.
thought that was sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, that's ghetto.
Really?
That's ghetto as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now on the city side is what you're saying.
The city side,
Yeah.
anyone who was involved in taking that shit down, ghetto.
Right.
Because we're from Waco. You're supposed to be supporting the artists
Right.
and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it is art. Like it wasn't I don't feel like it wasn't
I don't think that it was offensive. I felt bad for him. I bet he was really hurt by that when that happened.
Yeah.
And I would have been too. I mean, obviously he worked hard on those
Yeah.
concepts. I think that when it comes to I don't know the details of who decided to take that down, right?
Yeah.
And I've said it on the show. I think that there are people in this city that really pull the wool over our eyes and try to like act like they are this version of themselves that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When that shit happened, I decided not to go to the fair.
Really?
Like because it was fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go to see like everyone like the people in the community who are involved because I like seeing them.
Yeah,
their workout and stuff,
I got
like
you.
that. But I was offended too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when they took him down.
Yeah, when they took him down.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, a lot of people voiced their opinion on that. But I think that a lot of people think here, and especially since I've interviewed all these people, they don't think that they have a lot of opportunity in town. They feel like they have to move to Dallas, Austin, whatever the case is. And
I guess it does depend on everyone's situation, but
Yeah.
like I would say for a lot of people like graduating and shit like that, for the people who don't have a plan, like they're not gonna go to college or there's a lot of people who just they don't know what to do with their lives.
Yeah, I got you.
And maybe they don't have the support from their families and shit.
Right.
Like they gotta move out and do shit.
Yeah.
And rent is not cheap.
No, it's not.
And not everyone pays well here.
Right. Yeah.
So I can only imagine the financial stress that a bunch of these younger kids have.
No, I got you.
It's pretty fucked.
I got you for sure, bro. Look, listen, man. Omar, I had the best conversation with you.
Yeah.
What is your goal in all this with the Instagram page, the memes?
Yeah.
You're doing your thing. You're making us laugh.
Yeah.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
Honestly, I don't know what I have planned. I'm just rolling with it.
Okay.
And but also in doing that, I want to, because I am growing. I want to grow the people around me.
Yeah.
For example, yourself and
Thank you.
everyone else. I have a lot of support from the community.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'll just continue doing that for the most part.
And as it pertains to the change that you want to see in this city, are you actively involved in anything? I mean, I've had shout out Tiffany Vidania, who
I'm a big fan of her.
I
yeah.
need her to be the city councilwoman that she was trying to run for.
Real.
Yes.
Like we have all these like.
Yeah, please don't get me started with that.
Okay.
Okay, but
But yeah, big fan of Tiffany.
Yes.
We need more people to fucking vote though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that you can play a role with that with your following?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, listen, Omar, thank you. So, is there anything that you can leave us with? Did I leave anything out that you just need to tackle?
Nah.
Any shout outs?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to I guess a couple of businesses that have been supporting me.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of support from Yo-Yo Reptiles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Yo-Yo Reptiles and Spin Connection.
Okay.
And I've been fucking with them for years. So,
Oh, nice.
They're pretty cool.
They're hot, tell them slide my DM.
And besides that, man, I don't know what else to say. Yeah.
No, I got you. Well, Omar, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah,
I wish you
appreciate you
nothing but the
having me.
best of luck in everything that you want to do. And kudos to you. And thank you again for all the support that you've given the public affair. I've always seen you, so I really appreciate it. I do.
Definitely.
Thank you for coming on my show. To everybody that tuned into this episode, thank you guys again so much. I've got more
vibes.
Vibes. Thank you so much. Okay, I've got more of the public affair right on the way, you guys. Don't you worry. I've got some amazing content coming out to my very special guest, Omar Gonzalez. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram at Waconcarne.
Yeah.
Okay, that's literally WACON Carne.
Yep.
CARNE. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
And you guys, if you need a good laugh, head over to his Instagram page. He's got you guys covered no matter what. Thank you again so much for coming on to this episode of The Public Affair. Before we go, you guys, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode was brought to us by Soco Soccer Academy. Yes, with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez. Located at 3304 Franklin Avenue, they offer team, small group, and individual skills training with superb skills training with stars like George De Leon. They also have occasional open play during the week. The Public Affair is still a very proud sponsor of the Soco soccer teams. Coach,
amen.
Yes, which I love. Coached by my bro Mauro Maldonado at Coach Mauro. Keep doing your thing, taking these kids to new heights and inspiring them. Soco Soccer Academy, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Brothers Roofing and Remodeling with Jesus Sanchez from Mart, Texas. He's a small construction business from Mart, specializing in general roofing needs and so much more. Listen, you got to protect your home from the crazy elements of this Texas weather with his high quality uniform, right?
What's with this weather, man?
Right. It'd be a tornado one day and then snowing. It's crazy, okay? But listen, no matter what, he's got you, all right? Remodeling and everything. To Brothers Roofing and Remodeling, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, the South Waco native, Jeffrey Montreal with Boyo Box and Audio, home for all your LED needs and audio accessories, installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and so much more. Definitely a jack of all trade and your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. To my boy, Jeffrey Montreal, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. To all of you, thank you. I love you guys again so much. The year is almost over, but the content is still rolling in. I appreciate you. He's going to be my new hype man. I'm going to start taking him to all my events, but you know, anything that we do at the events, don't forget to always keep it between us.
Oh, that was clean.
That was, you like that? Okay.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.